So I'm gonna be reviewing the new game Hytale, which just released around last week. The first thing I did was set up my avatar. It took maybe 5 minutes. The game itself cost $20, which to me is a pretty fair price. After that, I then created a new world. This was my first time playing and I didn't search up any tutorials of any sort, so loading took like 3 minutes, but still fair amount of time. Once it loaded, the graphics were really good, I have to say, and the animations, I have to say, were awesome. Though it did look very familiar to Minecraft. The first thing I did was look around a bit, explore, kind of like the first time I played Minecraft. I looked around, explored, tested out all the buttons and stuff, and pretty soon I had all the controls figured out. Different from Minecraft though, they had this really neat map feature. And in Minecraft, most buttons, or not just Minecraft, other games, most buttons, important buttons, will be the key E. This game was F. One thing different from Minecraft was the physics. Trees broke entirely when you dug them up. I looked in my inventory to try and craft something, but I had no idea what to do. So I just moved on, gathered some more wood and stuff, and just kept going. I found out mining wood takes a while. From there, I continued onwards. I collected everything I saw. I saw a lot of sticks on the ground, so I collected them. I saw a bunch of berries. I collected them, because they might come in handy later. I continued exploring, and since I didn't watch any tutorials, I had no idea what to actually do. So I decided just to keep traveling or something, and maybe build a nice house eventually. I found a nifty little campsite, and I was about to camp here when I saw something moving in the background. That was the first hostile mob I'd seen since I started the game. The hostile mob I spoke of earlier, I decided since I had a sword, I could try and challenge it. Quickly, I realized that was a mistake. I eventually beat it, but I lost most of my health in the battle, and immediately regretted that. I did get a nifty little helmet though. That's when I saw there were more. And the only button I knew was attack. I didn't know there was a block attack at the time. So I got killed by something called Torque Guard. On my way back to collect everything I dropped. Oh, by the way, the game keeps most of the things you drop, not all of them. I found the same monster. This time I was able to... Yeah, I found out the shield ability, which was very useful, but it uses up a bunch... Whenever something attacks you and uses the shield ability, you lose a bunch of stamina. And then it killed me again, so I had no choice but to try and prepare more. Though prepare what, I had no idea. Very quickly, I realized there were around 4 different main mobs. The grizzly bear, as you can see me attacking right now, the ogre-looking thingy, the skeleton, and a spider. The spider is kinda weird looking, but it drops a venom sac. I died like 3 more times on my way back to the campsite. The animations on this game are really good. They kinda remind me of Minecraft, but just with better animations. For example, the fighting animations are beautiful, with the swinging of the sword, and the building animations are so smooth. The next step I decided was to build a house. I thought it might be time to build a little house. The first thing I crafted was a bedroll, which was like a bed you can sleep on to skip the night. Then a workbench, which can be used to craft more items. Because you can only craft so many things with your hand in real life, right? You need a bench with more tools. Then also a campfire for cooking the food you got. And with a bed, it set your spawn point, so every time you die, you automatically get teleported back there. I also crafted a wooden chest, which it works pretty simple. You open it up and you can store stuff inside. I then got a bow and arrow, which I just had to test out, and the animations were so smooth for it. I quickly killed a rabbit and then cooked its meat inside the campfire, after killing some turkeys first. I had no idea what to do, so I decided to just collect a bunch of food, build a nice house, and keep going like that, because I never watched a tutorial. I found out earlier that if you don't block off the main doorway, then mobs will get in and try and kill you. And I found out, or at least as far as I know, there's no door in here. So you always have to block it off with some wood. I then went around collecting a bunch of stone and made a furnace. That's when I realized my house was too small. So I went down and chopped a bunch of trees to expand my house. When I finally got all the wood I thought I needed, which was definitely enough, I immediately started building. This time it was like 2.5 times bigger. However, it took ages to take down the old house and then put up the new house. And by ages, I mean ages, because wood takes very long to mine inside the game. I also found out, unlike some other games, instead of having a hunger bar, and then a health bar, and then a stamina bar, this game just had a stamina bar and a health bar. And every time you eat food, you gain a little bit of health back. The map was very helpful. I got lost like 3 different times trying to find my way home. It's a dangerous road out there, so you don't want to venture too far from home. Unless you're ready. So overall, I'll give this game a 9 out of 10. It's kind of a cross between Minecraft and an MMORPG game. For example, Albion Online. And I'll say it's a very good game, though it'd be very helpful for people to watch a tutorial first. I played for about 1.5 hours, and I'll say this game is kind of addicting. So try and manage how much you play with this game. You may never end up stopping. The $20 was definitely worth it.